Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is Apple AirTags, and I think this is a product I actually have. I have a full Air Pack, a four AirTag 4 pack, uh, and it seems like they've gotten a little cheaper, or they're just cheaper on Amazon. I know, if you buy them from the Apple Store, they might be a little bit pricier, but $90 pretty much for four. Sure, you've all seen these by now. But I mean, if you have one, what do you use it for? Um, I use it to track different items, like large items. Um, so yeah, I don't use it for any small items. Talking about vehicles and whatnot. Um, so it works pretty well. It doesn't always update, but I think it would definitely help in an emergency situation, probably. Um, so if you really need to find something, uh, but yeah, I haven't changed the batteries on any of them yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change them on one soon, but uh, let's see what these people say. So yeah, this guy says helpful reviewer. His name is. He says not perfect, but it saved my dog's life. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'm gonna read all this. Is like a huge amount. I'll skip this one, but it saved his dog's life, so that's good, right? I'll go to Kevin Kochi. Validated capability. Love AirTags. I have AirTags in all my vehicles. Valuables on all my valuables: keys, wallets, bikes, sunglasses, computer bag, etc., etc., including my Bose Quiet Comfort 700 headphone case. 2 weeks ago, I came home early from a business trip and left them on an airplane. I did not realize it until 2 weeks later when I had another trip. I pulled up the location on my iPhone, and they're about 30 miles south of me and south of the airport. I found it odd, but decided not to ping them and drove to the address. I was greeted by the resident whose mother works at the airport cleaning the planes. I told her I was here for my headphones. We probably went to grab my headphones that were Sony and not mine. I told her that these were not the right headphones and pointed to my iPhone that had an arrow pointing towards the living room noting 12 feet. She invited me in. Then the iPhone walked us right to the cabinet where headphones were. I'm sure they meant to call me to let me know they found them because my business card was taped to the back of the case. Well, it was ripped off, so maybe they didn't mean to call me, let alone turn them into the airport, which I'm certain is part of the process of cleaning planes. Nonetheless, this one validated all the AirPods I've purchased and fixed 2 key valuables. Well, that's good. He probably saved them a lot of money not having to buy it, but okay. Let's see. These are all long reviews. This guy, this is G Corona, buy through Apple, not Amazon. My only complaint is that I regret not buying it through Apple rather than Amazon. 2 out of 4 of the AirTags had to have their batteries replaced as soon as I took them out of the box. When I tried to connect them to my iPhone, I got a notification that the battery was too low, it must be replaced before connecting the phone. CR2032 batteries are fairly cheap, and replacing the battery is as simple as pressing down on the Apple logo on the tag and turning, but I shouldn't have to replace the battery for a new product the day I open it. Other than the AirTags are great, I use them to track my keys and other belongings I'm afraid I'll misplace. I especially love the feature on Find My where the app directs you to where the AirTag is telling you info like 2 feet to the left. Okay, let's see. Read Johnny Boy. 5-star, awesome. Got these a month ago, so glad I did. Ended up buying a wallet with an AirTag pocket in it, and I usually just got a notification on my phone that my wallet was left in the parking lot out of a store. I just shopped and went back, and there it was on the ground. I would never found it if it wasn't for this AirTag. Awesome product. Well, that's good. Lots of positive reviews. Let's see if we got any critical reviews. Ooh, here we go. Chip says, oh man, Chip, come on, Chip. Why is it gotta be so long? Oh man. Okay, let's see. This is my probably big complaint too, I think. So Redale's trash if you want to use with more than one phone. If I never used another tracker, then I would probably be fine with these Apple AirTags. However, I don't like that you're unable to ring the phone from the tracker. I use Cube and Tile trackers, and they're both able to do this. I could live with this, as I can go iCloud and make my own phone ring, so no big deal. The biggest flaw, I think, is having the inability to share between multiple devices. We have 5 iPhones on my account, and I share location between all so we can find each other's phones. When I added AirTag only, one Apple device can see the location. I feel like this is a major disadvantage for these trackers. We want to track our cat so anyone can check on their location. However, only one Apple can check their location. Apple should let the person activate the device choose which phone numbers can share the location, just as they do with phones. I bet Apple's just saving that for AirPod 2.0, the AirTags. That's my kind of, I was surprised that didn't let you do that. So I'll just finish this next paragraph. But those are just minor gripes. The major one is that Apple's tag can only be set to one Apple ID. If you lose the tag and someone else picks it up and decides to try and reset the tag to try and use it for themselves, then you can no longer track the tag. This is a major flaw. So once reset, the tag cannot be used by another Apple ID unless you release it from your Apple ID. However, you can also no longer track the tag since it's been reset. Once reset, your tag also will not show your information to anyone that finds it via identify found item in the Find My from Apple. If you find the tag yourself or the person who resets it actually returns it to you, then you can reconnect it to your phone and be trackable again. However, if they didn't check the information before resetting it, then you'll never be able to see the information you left by setting it as lost. So they will never be able to find you. So at the point, they could either throw it away or hope that you release it from your Apple ID so then they would be able to use it. Either choice, no good for the person that bought the device in the first place. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay. Great for keeping track of items unless Ian says, of course, they're stolen by another iPhone user. I originally bought 2 sets of these, but decided to return one of the sets after I realized they notify other iPhone users when they're nearby and there's no way to disable this feature. I planned to use one set of items like my keys and wallets, and the other set was going to be hidden on my motorcycle vehicles in case they're ever stolen. If you have a plan to use these, keep track of your daily items, or maybe even use them on a pet, I'd say they'll work fine for you. If you want to use them as a GPS tracker in case something's stolen, look elsewhere because Apple has pretty much made that a no-go by allowing these to notify everyone and their brother that an AirTag is nearby them. See, that's another issue I don't care for because they say that's to protect people from getting stalked, but if you have a Android device, they don't notify you. So you can stalk Android people, but you can't stalk iPhone users. Those are my 2 complaints too. So I still have them. I would probably buy more. Can't track. Oh yeah. Read this guy's Josh L or Joshy. Could be better. Originally planned to use these to keep track of my dogs hanging on her collar. Unfortunately, even standing next to her, it won't register the AirTag. Keeps asking to scan the AirTag in order to show the location, which completely defeats the purpose of location tracking. To keep it in a bag on my laptop and so far I haven't had to use it. Will notify me occasionally where I have it at home, but hopefully won't ever have to go tracking it down. That's very odd. So you must have a bad AirTag. So, what do you guys think? Do you have AirTags? Do you have a different product? Towel, or oh, that's the only one I know of, really. I've thought about getting one of those too because I think they have like a slim version for your credit card. I like these though because they're tiny. I wish they did fix those bugs, but like I said, they'll probably save that for AirTag 2.0, better battery, better tracking, blah blah blah. So yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of purchases. Obviously, it's 54,000 just on Amazon ratings. Would you buy this based off of the reviews, or is there something else you rather get? Let us know in the comments below. I'll leave a link if you want to purchase it, just to help support the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.